We continue to track breaking news this morning from the Montrose area. That's where we've learned a man was shot by police.
Investigators say the man stabbed a worker inside a building after he crashed a truck into it. It's all happening on Buffalo Park Drive and Cogdell Street. Brittany Jeffers live on the scene with the latest information. Brittany?
Yes, certainly a lot of information to work through here, and police still trying to piece together the details as well. But as you mentioned, the suspect shot by police after he was accused of stabbing the manager of this apartment. And as you mentioned, a third person found dead at the scene. But I want to draw your attention to this white pickup truck here at the front of the building. That is where police say around 3:30 this morning they were called after the driver of that pickup rammed into the front of the building. Now, a lieutenant on scene tells us that the person who was working the front desk then called the manager of the apartment, who is upstairs, who just happens to be his father. Now, HPD says the suspect got out of his pickup truck, crawled into the building, and then charged at the person working the front desk with a knife. We're told the manager then stepped in, tried to help his son, but was stabbed by the suspect. Police say the suspect then got back into his pickup truck, continues to go forward and backward into the building. At that point, that's when police arrived. They gave an officer was giving the suspect verbal commands, but instead the suspect charged at the officer with a knife. The officer then shoots the suspect. That suspect then went down to the ground, but then got back up, tried to run away, and that's when police used a taser on him. Now, we were told that that man was transported to the hospital along with the manager. Now, at this point in time, we do not know their conditions. Now, as I mentioned, a third person, that victim, was also found dead near the front entrance of the building, and police are still investigating the circumstances surrounding that person's death. We do expect to get an update from Houston Police within the hour. Reporting live, I'm Brittany Jeffers, KPRC 2 News.
Brittany, before you go, what, if anything, do we know about this victim who's dead?
Well, at this point, very little, and police tell us that they're still trying to determine that as well. They said they're trying to figure out if that person worked here, if they tried to intervene, try to get in front of the suspect, if that person was run over. There's just a lot of details here, a lot of questions that we simply don't know. That will be part of the investigation. But as I mentioned, we do expect that we're going to be hearing from Houston Police here within the hour. Guys, back to you.